All right, what is going on, y'all? This is my story as a lifelong learner. Over these past couple years, I have grown tremendously, whether that be academically or personally. I want this presentation to be a reflection of, my journey and hopefully it can mirror where I'm headed throughout my future. Okay, so my name is Drew Cauthen, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. And growing up here, it definitely built me in so many different positive ways. If you look to the left, that's my beautiful mother, that's my father, my crazy sister, and that is me rocking a buzz cut. So blessed with a loving family, and then I was also blessed with some amazing friends you see on the right. Um, and this is really where I've started to develop my passion for hunting. I'm a huge hunter. Um, and that's something my father inflicted on me, but I think that's what really started to give me my first outlook on life. When you're out there hunting, being present in the moment, you're really being connected to something bigger than yourself. And so yeah, that was kind of like my first outlook on life, growing up between um, like 10 years old to like high school. And then my friends also pushed me into fitness and lifting weights. It started off as something fun, but it's now that something that serves me so well in my life. So I'm so thankful for them. However, I made a lot of poor decisions in high school and outside of the classroom. I was very lazy, really unmotivated, and that negative energy really followed me into my freshman year of college, and it showed up on the scoreboard. I had a zero point 0.6 GPA, and that moment was very defining. But looking back, it was such a core moment because it's something that shaped me into a person who can take accountability for their life, build better habits, um, start doing things that lead me to a purpose-filled life. So between the love of my family and the push that I got from my friends and a lot of the lessons I had to learn the tough way, that really helped me develop this mindset centered around growing as a person. All right, so now that I'm a junior or heading into my junior year, still majoring in nutritional sciences and dietetics, um, where I've done most of my learning and growing has actually been outside of the classroom. Someone I had to include is Robin Sharma. He's an author that I've recently been listening to, and his philosophy on life is just amazing. He has this philosophy that's really driven around living a purpose, rich, fruitful life, and I love everything that he talks about. So he's definitely served me super well. And then another thing that I've been doing, I've absolutely leveled up my fitness, been trying out new things. Right here, you can see I was swimming at the South Rec, and I've been doing it ever since I tried it, but I'm not too good at it now, but it's definitely an outlet that serves me outside of the pool. It really helps with my mental clarity, my drive. It keeps me very, very grounded, very, very clear in all aspects of my life. And it's one of those things where I'm not too good at it now, but that takes me to a quote from one of my mentors right above, Robin Sharma. Things are hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. So I'm definitely in that messy in the middle phase. Um, and I've also been working at this restaurant called Union Public House. Amazing restaurant if you haven't tried it. But when I'm in there, I actually get this front row seat towards, how true leaders move. Specifically, Mr. Grant, the owner, and then Gary Allen, my wonderful manager. But watching how these people move and lead with consistency, and how they really focus on all the tiny details of a restaurant. It shows how all those tiny little things matter to make something larger run so efficiently. So they're, I strive to continue to apply their daily habits to my life. And I'm wanting to save the best for last. My father, he's a man who leads by example. He does everything with intent. Um, and he's just someone who has shaped me so much in my life. He prioritizes what matters, whether we're driving, we're doing something big like hunting. He really teaches me how to stay patient. And now that I'm on my own more and I'm in college, the lessons that he has taught me throughout my life definitely stick with me, and they serve me well while I'm on my own out here at college. So yeah, then academically speaking, I definitely want to take some electives in real estate and finance. I think those will serve me super well. And then really just outside of classes, I want to keep learning from the mentors in my life, being blessed with new mentors, and just learning from their experiences, and hopefully they can challenge me to keep growing. All right, so from present towards God willing a very long time, I envision myself, still being in the gym and using fitness and healthy eating as a tool to serve me as my happiest and highest self. And I really aim to keep these practices in my life to make sure that I'm just always at the top of my game, just either mentally and physically. And, alongside just those, I want to keep building on the good habits that I've built this year, such as staying organized, keeping a schedule, writing things down. It all helps serve me so very well in getting things done and just attacking tasks. Um, and then, I plan to surround myself with the mentors in my life as much as I can. The people I admire, they are ultimately the ones who have built my perspective on life. And I hope that their personal experiences and my experiences with them, keep guiding me as I grow. And whether it be business, personal development, health and wellness, I truly believe that you know, staying grounded and continuing to learn from the people in my life will just help me succeed in ways that I absolutely cannot predict yet. Um, and yeah, so the specifics aren't dialed in, but really my vision is just to become someone who absolutely lives with intention. I want to be mentally clear, physically strong, and I want to be able to live a life, of purpose. So, I think by staying committed to these habits that have served me in and outside the classroom, I think I'm absolutely on the right track. So thank you all for listening, and happy end of the year.